Namaste children. Today I have come with certain test. No medical test. It's all about testing food ingredients, whether protein is present in it, starch is present in it, that is carbohydrate is present in it or not, or fat is present or not. 3 tests I am going to show you today, that is starch test, protein test and fat test. So let's begin with the ingredients or the materials which I have collected for you to show you the 3 different tests. Here you can see the things which have kept it ready for the test. 2 test tubes you can see. 1 test tube contains copper sulfate solution. I have taken copper sulfate granules in water, okay, and this is for protein test. Another test tube contains diluted iodine solution. I have taken concentrated iodine solution and in that I have added few drops of water and I have made it, diluted it. Then you can see potato slice, you can see rice, then peanuts and fried puri. Okay, I have taken puri which is fried one. So these are the materials I have collected and I am going to try out 3 activities to show that which food item contains fat, which food material contains protein and which one has starch in it. Now first we'll start with the starch test. I'll take iodine solution. Then you can see I have kept potato slice on a box. I'll drop few drops of, or I can say, iodine solution on potato slice, and you can see, can you see the stain, dark blue stain on it? Can you see? Because as I have diluted it, so you cannot see the dark patch, but at least you can see patches at different places, brownish patches you can see, blue black, you can see blue black patches you can see on the potato slice. This shows that it contains starch. What does it contain? It contains starch. So this is our starch test. Let's do the same test on rice. I'll put rice particles. You can see rice particles also turned blue black, which tells it contains starch in high level. Okay, this was your starch test. Now let's go for protein test. For that I need to crush few of the rice particles. See, for protein test you can see I have taken copper sulfate solution and I have added caustic soda to it, and after preparing a solution of caustic soda and copper sulfate, I have put few pieces of peanut and rice in this solution. I am shaking it properly and then I have to leave it like this for few minutes. Till then, let's do fat test, and for that I have taken peanut and I'll show you, and I have also taken a piece of paper, plain paper. Now you can see that I'm covering it and then I just press it to make pieces of it. I'll rub it with the paper, and then you can see patches. Can you see these patches? These are oil stains which has come out of this groundnut, right? You can see the peanuts. I have crusted with the help of duster, and as they were covered by the paper, you can see it has left released oil, and this shows fat is present in peanut. Let's take the same with the fried item, food item. I'll rub it like this on the paper, and you can see the amount of oil released by this crushed पूरी. देखा आपने कितना oil present है इसमें? This shows the fat content in this food item, right? If I do the same with rice, let me see whether fat is present in it. I need to ground it. Yes, you can see very little amount, very less amount, but fat is contained in it. Okay, it contains fat. So this is the fat test which I have performed right now. Let's move on to the protein test. The ingredient which we had kept it in this test tube, and you can see. So today you saw 3 different activities. One, activity supporting fat test. Second, starch test. And third, protein test. If I repeat the names as per the activity, then first was to prove starch test, where we took iodine solution to test the starch, and we took potato slice, and on that we dropped iodine solution. There we saw the color change on the potato slice. What did we see? We saw the upper surface of the potato turned blue black, right? It was somewhat black. You would be telling it's black in color, but it's dark blue black. Then we performed protein test. For this for the result we had to wait for some more time. In between that gap of time, we performed fat test, where we took peanuts and we took fried puri as well as we took rice, and we crusted it on the paper, and you could see patches of oil on the paper, which proves that they contain fat.